Hi everyone, my name is Charlie and today I have a review of Vinegar Girl by Anne Tyler. I don't have a copy of this book because I've already given it away to the charity shop. I completely despised this book. Vinegar Girl is Anne Tyler's retelling of The Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare as part of the Hogarth Shakespeare series, and this book follows Kate Batista, this very... I suppose she's meant to be an acerbic character, although she doesn't really come off as acerbic, more mildly annoyed at the world around her. She is shown to have some sort of crush on one of her colleagues at this nursery school where she works, although she doesn't get on with children. And her father is a scientist, and he has a colleague who he wishes to remain in the country, and plans on and asks Kate to marry this colleague. And naturally, Kate is mildly outraged, and I mean mildly. This book is awful. I mean completely awful. If you want a good modern retelling of The Taming of the Shrew, go for 10 Things I Hate About You with Julia Stiles. Much better than this book. This book is 200 and something pages of trite nonsense. I have absolutely no idea what the author was thinking, because surely no rational thinking person would entertain the ideas that are going on within this novel. None of the characters feel well defined. They don't feel like characters, they just feel like the bare essence that you would build upon when you were first drafting a story. It was poor. I don't want to spoil it, but obviously Kate is meant to be the shrew, and there really isn't much of the shrew about her. The humour that we've come to expect from this sort of retelling, this story, is missing. There are a few parts where you might have a mild snigger, but other than that you aren't going to have much else. And maybe I just didn't get it, but I didn't like the story. If we were looking at it from like a feminist perspective, I don't think you really could. I think that if you did, you would be quite annoyed. The only character that makes any sense at all is Bunny, her sister's attitudes to what Kate's doing, and she is constantly seen as the villain of the piece, and even when certain characters get aggressive towards her, they completely forget she's a child, and it just, none of it made sense, and none of it had any normalcy to it. It all seemed outrageous, and it may have been seen as satire, but I just didn't get that from it. I'm still looking forward to the other Anne Tyler books that I've got, but I've already given Vinegar Girl away, and I will not be returning to it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've read Vinegar Girl and want to discuss it, please do so. And until next time, that is all.